Most men today don't have an identity, they have a personality. From Instagram, podcasts, and people they are trying to thoroughly impress. Fight Club saw this exact thing come from a mile away, and that is why everyone misunderstood it. Individuals must be wondering sometimes, and individuals have misconceived sometimes that Fight Club is about fighting. Not quite. It is about a man who has absolutely everything, and even though he has absolutely everything, there is something missing. On the looks of it, he had everything. He had a stable job that provided him money, he had security in that sense. This individual would have or had a great condo which looked absolutely wonderful for the age that he was. Well, it looked nice. And he had all the furniture picked out from, Swedish furniture sounding names, I beg your pardon. But still, he had one thing that trumped all of this beauty that he had in his life, and that thing was insomnia. This isn't a coincidence, this is probably a modern male problem. The man wasn't that weak, he was not an individual who you would term would be oppressed. He was not an individual who was broke, but yet he was completely and utterly empty because he got what was told to him. He got everything that was told to him, but maybe not what he wanted. Fight Club begins where consumerism absolutely, completely peaks. I'm not my khakis. That line isn't a rebellion, it's complete and utter identity collapse. When your personality is built from all the brands that you're trying to attain, you will eventually disappear inside of them. Tyler Durden is not just a character, he's a complete reaction. He's what happens when suppressed masculinity, rage, creativity, sexuality, and chaos get ignored for too long. Even though it's in the name Fight Club, turned fight, Fight Club wasn't about violence, it was about feeling something real. Pain proved that these individuals were absolutely alive, blood proved that they exist, and bruises were identity. Because in a world that told them to be very polite, very productive, and extremely pleasant, nobody told them to process or how to process anger. So they built a religion, a pain religion, where they fight each other, and they believe or they feel or they finally feel that they are not lonely, they are not meaningless, they have some form of identity, some form of purpose. It was a sense of belonging. Men who felt very, very invincible or invisible, I beg your pardon, they now finally can or feel seen. And it's now, it hits more than ever. Men are very lonely. They are entertained, mind you, there's a difference. They are lonely, entertained but lonely. Keep scrolling, keep optimizing, keep building their brands but not building their identity. Here's a truth that is a little bit uncomfortable. Heck, it's a lot uncomfortable. When men don't get the opportunity to build their identity absolutely intentionally, they adopt one accidentally. They do this through brands, they do this through ideology, they do this through hustle culture and through online personas. It's not discoverable anymore. It's not discoverable who we are anymore. It is the ability and the permission to download it. And there is where Tyler Durden spreads so fast in the films or in this film. Because when someone offers certainty, people follow, especially the lost. But identity built on rage always collapses. So you have to keep doing something, you have to keep searching for something, and you have to keep building your identity through discipline, through values and self-awareness, or you'll keep searching for an individual like Tyler Durden to blame. It was never about fighting this movie. It was about a man who mistook, I beg your pardon, destruction for purpose. And that mistake still costs people today. So there you have it, folks. This was a short video on this said topic. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below with your thoughts, because it is getting a little lonely down there. Thank you so much.